48 hours before these men enter the Royal Rumble matchup, the United States Championship will be on the line as the phenomenal AJ Styles puts up the gold against the leader of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar. And this Sunday at the Royal Rumble, Bianca Belair will challenge Shayna Baszler for the Women's World Championship, but tonight she is met with the challenge of Candice LeRae, a competitive competition in the women's division coming your way later tonight on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
We are live here in the Moda Center, Portland, Oregon for SmackDown New Year's Revolution, the first SmackDown of 2024 and the final on the road to this Sunday's Royal Rumble. And we kick things off tonight with a highly anticipated Cruiserweight Championship matchup. The Irish Ace, the #1 contender, JD McDonagh, just a few weeks ago targeting the Cruiserweight champion himself, Ilja Dragunov. As you can see, this ambush from behind as Dragunov was set for action against Axiom. To the credit of the Mad Dragon himself, he got up and continued to fight after this brawl, but obviously intensifying the issues between McDonagh and Dragunov. After Dragunov was victorious against Axiom moments later, JD McDonagh made his presence felt again. The brawl ensued once more. And of course, the issue between these two men is simple as JD McDonagh trying to make his way to the front of the line to earn an opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship. What better way to catch the attention of the champion than an ambush, a brawl at the top of the stage? And then, of course, JD McDonagh picking up a victory over Chad Gable a few weeks ago. Also successful against Axiom last week on SmackDown. Whether you like the attitude of the Irish Ace, JD McDonagh has played his cards right, and he has got himself in the driver's seat. An opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship awaits him in mere moments. But it is not going to be an easy task to try to obtain the gold here in Portland, because on the opposite side of the ring is the invincible Mad Dragon himself, as voted by you, the fans, the 2023 Breakout Superstar of the Year, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Ilja Dragunov. 2023 was a huge year for Dragunov. When he was a part of the Raw brand, he was the Intercontinental Champion, moved to Friday Night SmackDown after winning the Cruiserweight Classic Tournament, and then of course propelled himself on to win the Cruiserweight Championship. A hell of a year for Dragunov, a banner year for the Mad Dragon so far in his WWE career. As he kicks off 2024 tonight at New Year's Revolution, I expect Dragunov is looking to kick it off with some fireworks. Whether it's Dragunov leaving with the Cruiserweight Gold or his challenger tonight, JD McDonagh, the fireworks surely going to be going off tonight as we get a stacked night of action ahead of us, live from the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. There's a special episode of SmackDown New Year's Revolution as we kick off 2024, our final pit stop on the road to this Sunday's Royal Rumble. A lot of action this week here in the WWE, and we ain't slowing down just yet. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line, the first of two championships to be defended here tonight in Portland, Oregon. JD McDonagh, has he played his cards right, or has he only fired up Ilja Dragunov? This is going to be an interesting battle over that prestigious gold. Let's send things down to the ring for your official match introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonagh. And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, he is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Ilja Dragunov.
Well, Dragunov winning the gold, as we mentioned, back at Survivor Series in November by defeating Santos Escobar. And Escobar has elevated himself up the ladder here on SmackDown. He will challenge for the United States title in your main event against AJ Styles. But since Survivor Series, Dragunov has turned away the challenges of Axiom, retained his gold over Nathan Frazier last month at Armageddon. But can he get through JD McDonagh, who has tried to be a thorn in the side of the Mad Dragon for weeks? Bell has sounded. We are underway here in Portland, Oregon. SmackDown New Year's Revolution, and the stakes couldn't be any higher. McDonagh wanted an opportunity at the Cruiserweight Gold. He was tired of waiting in line. Ambush Dragunov from behind, and now he gets his wish to kick off 2024. But who will start the new year on the right foot? Obviously Dragunov, as expected, coming out of House of Fire, looking to let up some pent-up aggression against the Irish Ace here tonight. Dragunov, all kinds of fired up as he now comes off the apron. Nobody home. McDonagh had it scouted. And the Cruiserweight Champion has got to be wary here. He cannot let his aggression and his anger towards the Irish Ace blind him, because if an opportunity presents itself, JD McDonagh will take advantage and possibly leave Portland as the Cruiserweight Champion. McDonagh knew what he was doing a few weeks ago when he ambushed Dragunov from behind. He knew it would lit a fire under the Cruiserweight Champion, but confident enough in his abilities that he could finagle his way into a championship opportunity and hopefully for McDonagh capitalize on the gold. Remains to be seen what will happen tonight, as we are 48 hours before our first live premiere event of 2024. We are heading to the T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada, this Sunday as we kick off the road to WrestleMania at the Royal Rumble. 6 championships will be defended. The return of CM Punk taking on The Miz from Monday Night Raw. And of course the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup. 15 superstars from Raw, 15 superstars from SmackDown, 1 championship opportunity at WrestleMania hanging in the balance. All remains to be seen what will happen Sunday in Sin City, but tonight in Portland, Dragunov looking to exact some revenge on the man who ambushed him in the aisleway several weeks ago. Ilja Dragunov, ever since winning the Cruiserweight Classic and making his way to the blue brand, has really burst on the scene and been successful from pillar to post. But will JD McDonagh spoil Dragunov's reign at the top of the Cruiserweight division tonight? The Irish Ace played his cards right to get a championship matchup, but will he be able to seize the opportunity? McDonagh, a former Cruiserweight champion in his own right several years ago in NXT, but a different landscape in the Cruiserweight division as we enter 2024 here on SmackDown. McDonagh trying to make his way back to the top all over again, and it could be tonight if he's got the tool set to keep down the Mad Dragon. Dragunov still into this, and if there's one thing we know about the Invincible One, is that he thrives off the pain inside the ring. Ilja Dragunov, a tough superstar to keep down in between those ropes. Not impossible feat, but certainly not an easy one. Both these men were a part of the Cruiserweight Classic tournament back in the summer and into the fall. McDonagh made it to the quarterfinals. Dragunov made it all the way to the finals, defeated Johnny Gargano, and won the whole damn tournament. Look at McDonagh slowing down the pace of this matchup. Dragunov was a house of fire. McDonagh not trying to allow that momentum to continue, but the Invincible One has got other plans. Nice reversal by the Cruiserweight Champion. A big-time Uranagi right on the canvas. McDonagh cannot allow Dragunov to get going here. The fury in the eyes of the Mad Dragon tonight. But this is the bed that JD McDonagh has made, and he may have to pay the consequences of his actions as he enters 2024. A fight getting taken to the outside, and I don't know who this benefits. JD McDonagh, who can be very cold and calculated, or the Mad Dragon himself, Ilja Dragunov, who is coming into Portland fired up as all hell. Into the steel steps, into the barricade, and Dragunov continuing the onslaught. Again, this is your first of 2 championships to be defended here tonight. Still to come in your main event from the Moda Center. AJ Styles puts the red, white, blue, and gold, the United States Championship, on the line against the Emperor of Lucha Libre, Santos Escobar. Right now, Dragunov bringing McDonagh back inside the confines of the squared circle. JD McDonagh better think on his feet right here and try to get back into this matchup. Dragunov may have been closing in on the kill, but here's the Irish Ace trying to pull a different card out of the deck. Up he goes, and there's an elbow, taking down the Cruiserweight Champion. Simple yet effective offense, and now hangs him up with the neck breaker, and JD McDonagh looking to turn this match on its head. And once again going to the stretch, trying to slow down the momentum of the Cruiserweight Champion. Dragunov has been a house of fire. McDonagh trying to counteract that offense. So much action to come here on SmackDown New Year's Revolution, including Drew McIntyre's second return bout since Survivor Series in November, as he takes on one half of the Viking Raiders in the big man Ivar later tonight here in Portland. Oh, wait a minute, hold that thought. McDonagh, combination offense. Headbutt, Saito, Dragunov down. But McDonagh not done. Realizing who he is in the ring with. An unintentional nod of respect to the Mad Dragon, who is known to thrive off the pain and pressure. And look at that hip toss. It is so hard to keep down Ilja Dragunov in between those ropes. One of the reasons why he was so successful in 2023. The breakout star of the year. Back and forth, the pendulum of momentum swings here in Portland. There's another counter by McDonagh, who's throwing left hooks, along with some rights and a spinning back elbow that may have just won him the Cruiserweight Championship of the world. Not just yet, Dragunov's still into it. We have got a barn burner on our hands to kick things off tonight at New Year's Revolution. Stakes couldn't be higher than ever. The top spot at the Cruiserweight division hangs in the balance. Back inside the confines of the ring we go. McDonagh knows he can only win the championship in between those ropes, and he's looking to keep Dragunov there. Nice springboard moments ago. The champion down, starting to feel the pain. Look at McDonagh keeping his foot on the gas pedal. Knee right to the chest that time. McDonagh better keep his eye on the ball. Now what has he got in mind? Dragunov up, going for that Alabama Slammer. And Dragunov down. Is the champion out? McDonagh continuing not to go for the 3 count just yet. Realizes that Dragunov known to come back when his back is up against the wall. And wait a minute here. McDonagh could be looking for Dragunov's torpedo Moscow. Dragunov says otherwise. I don't know if that was smart for JD McDonagh. He might have tried to go for the kill, but he might have bit off more than he can chew. I don't think Dragunov taken too kindly to the disrespect of McDonagh trying to hit him with his own headbutt finishing maneuver. That may have been the icing on the cake to the ambush a few weeks ago. The Cruiserweight Champion is fired up, and he is on his challenger's tail. To the outside we go. McDonagh wanting no part of the Fury out of the Invincible One. I don't know why JD McDonagh was going for Torpedo Moscow on the man who delivers it best. Trying to throw Ilja Dragunov off his game, trying to get into the head of the champion. All possible answers, but it is not coming back in the favor of McDonagh so far. And Dragunov is just fired up, sending McDonagh right over the barricade into the concrete. The Cruiserweight Champion is seeing red at ringside as he knocks McDonagh down once more. Referee's at a count of 5. Dragunov breaking the count and keeping the fight on the outside of the squared circle. I don't know what the Mad Dragon's got in mind, but it is not going well for the Irish Ace at the moment. May have made the biggest mistake of this matchup, trying to add insult to injury on the champion. And Dragunov with another lariat. Offense beginning to stack. McDonagh may be in trouble. Dragunov right through the barricade sends JD McDonagh. The Cruiserweight Champion does not take kindly to disrespect from his challengers. Torpedo Moscow attempt. The ambush 3 weeks ago. Ilja Dragunov hell-bent on retaining his championship and also exacting some retribution tonight. JD McDonagh sent right through the barricade here in the Monda Center moments ago. And trying to create some distance between himself and the Cruiserweight Champion. I don't know if that's going to work out too kindly. Ilja Dragunov's been seeing red ever since McDonagh's poor attempt at what Dragunov is looking to deliver what he does best. Torpedo Moscow! into the cover. And the Cruiserweight Championship of the world remains with the Mad Dragon himself. The breakout superstar of 2023 for a reason. And Ilja Dragunov enters the new year with a successful championship defense.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Ilja Dragunov.
JD McDonagh may have bit off more than he can chew with this fired up Mad Dragon. The Cruiserweight Championship remains in the grasp of Ilja Dragunov. The next time we come your way for a live premiere event, we kick off 2024 as the road to WrestleMania begins. Sunday night, January the 7th, we come to you from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada for the 2024 Royal Rumble. What will happen at one of the most anticipated events of the year? A night where 15 Raw and 15 SmackDown superstars battle it out for a chance to main event WrestleMania. Join us live Sunday night, January the 7th, 2024 for the Royal Rumble. We are back live here on SmackDown in Portland, Oregon. And 2 weeks ago, Bianca Belair outlasted 8 other women in a battle royal. One of them was Candice LeRae. Tonight, the competition continues before the Royal Rumble.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair was within inches of winning the Women's World Championship last month at Armageddon, but took advantage of the opportunity the week of Christmas and outlasting 8 other women in the Battle Royal. This Sunday in Las Vegas, she gets another dance with destiny as she takes on Shayna Baszler to try to obtain the Women's World Championship. The final 2 in that Battle Royal 2 weeks ago, the EST Bianca Belair and her opponent tonight, the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae. Bianca making the most of that opportunity. Now we'll run it back with one of the most dominant women in recent history, and certainly one of the most dominant women of 2023, that being the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. That is the action that is to come this Sunday night in T-Mobile Arena. But tonight here in the Moda Center, Candice LeRae looking to stake her claim for a future opportunity at the Women's World title. In a very interesting situation, of course, bleeding out of the Battle Royal and into this matchup tonight. Candice LeRae has had her own issues with Shayna Baszler throughout last year. A couple of classic battles. First on Friday Night SmackDown, then to the SmackDown exclusive live premiere event last September at No Mercy. Neither of those matches going the way of the Poison Pixie, but an opportunity tonight for Candice to put herself in line for whoever leaves Las Vegas as the Women's World Champion. Of course, last week on SmackDown, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, in action against Indy Hartwell, and another showcase of excellence by the champion herself. Baszler has been on top of the blue brand for the majority of 2023, now bleeding in to 2024. You gotta wonder if her dominance will continue, or if Bianca Belair, who I'm sure has had the events of Armageddon replaying in her head ever since, will Bianca fix the mistakes she made back in Detroit and be able to capitalize on the opportunity this Sunday? All remains to be seen. No matter if it's Bianca or Baszler leaving T-Mobile Arena as the champion, it sure is to be one hell of a competition and a rematch from Armageddon last month. But first things first, Bianca's got to get through Candice tonight, who is not going to give her an easy road to the Royal Rumble. Candice on the outside by way of the strength of the EST, and Bianca eyeing up the drop zone at ringside. Over the top she goes, and down she goes, taking out Candice LeRae. Bianca Belair looking to keep the momentum firm on the road to the Royal Rumble. Candice trying to play spoiler, but I don't think Bianca is looking to allow it. Full head of steam so far in this match. Bianca knows that the Queen of Spades has got her eyes on the competition at hand tonight, doing one last scouting report on her challenger, and possibly a scouting report on a former opponent as well, and somebody who could be waiting in the wind after the Royal Rumble, that being Candice LeRae. All roads lead to this Sunday night, live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the first live premiere event of 2024. T-Mobile Arena, Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. The road to WrestleMania begins this Sunday at the Royal Rumble. And oh man, nice counter by Candice LeRae. Focusing on the action that's at hand. Bianca really controlling the majority of this matchup so far, but Candice LeRae looking to turn it on its head. Nice springboard maneuver, down she goes, and unfortunately not a 3 count that she was hoping for. Candice's friend and tag team partner, Indy Hartwell, giving Shayna Baszler a fight 7 nights ago here on SmackDown. Unfortunately came up short against the champion. Candice looking for a different result against the Royal Rumble challenger. I went to the ropes. She goes after that springboard moments ago, and Bianca is now fighting an uphill battle. Candice LeRae, all the tools to be a champion. She has been on the heels of winning gold several times throughout 2023. Maybe the new year is going to bring new opportunities for the Poison Pixie here on SmackDown. All remains to be seen. Bianca heading back inside the squared circle. Certainly not by will, but by force of her opponent tonight, as she gets taken down once more with a head scissors on the canvas. Candice LeRae looking to punch her ticket for a future Women's World Championship opportunity. Bianca Belair just looking to keep the momentum on the tracks ahead of the travels to the Royal Rumble on Sunday night. With the road to WrestleMania looming in 48 hours, the kickoff to the road to the biggest show of the year this coming March, the grandest stage of them all. All the women looking to capitalize on each and every opportunity that may be their last opportunities to headline WrestleMania, a part of the SmackDown brand for the Women's World title. And Candice going for the upset here, off the face plant, but Bianca Belair is still into this matchup. Bianca controlled the early going. Candice LeRae has turned the tables the last number of minutes, but EST continues to fight. Competitive matchup as expected between these two women who fought tooth and nail in the final moments of that 8-women battle royal a few weeks ago. Ultimately, as Bianca Belair taking down Candice with a KOD and getting the last laugh on that night. Now Bianca could be looking to soar through the skies of Portland, Oregon once more. Candice stays at ringside. This time, nobody home. Candice LeRae had it scouted. And a crash landing for the #1 contender. Can't go to the well over and over again, repeated times against a veteran of the squared circle like Candice. And there's Bianca fighting back. Candice knocked off the top. And now Bianca going for a quick cover. Retain her momentum on the road to the Rumble, not just yet. And what a great contest we got on hand, courtesy of the SmackDown Women's Division. That has certainly been revved up over the last few months. Competition at an all-time high ever since the introduction of the Women's World Championship, currently held by the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Bianca Belair, I'll tell you, was within moments of winning that title at Armageddon. All she needed was that one more second, that one more final blow to keep down Baszler. But in the end, Shayna was just the better woman last month in Little Caesars Arena. Bianca fought through the Battle Royal, and if she can get through Candice LeRae tonight, Bianca's confidence got to be at an all-time high as she gets another opportunity at greatness on Sunday night. You got to believe Shayna Baszler, although she came out the victor last month at Armageddon, realizes that she has got a huge challenge awaiting her in 48 hours. Oh, look at this. Bianca going for a kiss of death. KOD on Candice. A move that avoided her at Armageddon, but if she hits it on Sunday, may bring her the gold. A huge victory tonight. Retaining the momentum towards the Royal Rumble is Bianca Belair. And another great fight between these two women. Candice on the cuffs of success here on SmackDown, but Bianca's just got her number. The #1 contender steamrolling on her way to Las Vegas at the Royal Rumble.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
Oh, wait a minute. Bianca Belair not going to be able to shine in the light of her victory for long, because the Women's World Champion, Shayna Baszler, is live and in living color here in Portland. And this is the encounter that awaits us on Sunday night. Baszler, eye to eye with her challenger, and reminding her of the prize that hangs in the balance. Who will leave Sin City going in double or nothing? Who's leaving with the gold? Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, this Sunday at the Rumble for the Women's World Championship.
The time is now to become part of something bigger than yourself. A force that will change the game.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Along the way, there's nothing I could say, nothing I could say, but I say, you can wipe the years you're hiding. I say, you can kill that fear you're holding. There is one thing that is true.
We are 48 hours away from the return of the man who once held the WWE Championship for 434 days, the best in the world. CM Punk is back in Las Vegas, set to go one-on-one with Monday Night Raw's A-list superstar, The Miz. But that is Red Brand territory. Tonight on the Blue Brand, live from New Year's Revolution, the big man of the Viking Raiders, Ivar, set for action, and he's got his hands full against a man who is hot off the heels of a returning victory 7 nights ago against the Nigerian Giant Omas. The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, the 2023 Superstar of the Year. A decorated reign with the World Heavyweight Championship. And McIntyre, one of 15 SmackDown superstars that enters the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup live from Las Vegas this Sunday night. McIntyre looking to repeat history as the face of the Blue Brand in 2024.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
After taking 6 weeks off to nurse injuries that really stacked up throughout a hard-fought World Championship reign, McIntyre returned to action 7 nights ago in another hard-fought victory against the Nigerian Giant Omas. McIntyre punched his ticket to this Sunday's Royal Rumble festivities, where he enters the Royal Rumble matchup and looks to begin his road back to the top of Friday Night SmackDown. McIntyre, of course, fell to the ring general Gunther back in November at Survivor Series. And I hate to say it, with all due respect to McIntyre, it was a decisive and dominating victory by Imperium's Gunther on that night. Of course, the ring general will defend his world championship this Sunday against the hand-picked opponent, the one and only Ricochet, in the Friday Night SmackDown main event at the Royal Rumble. That is then, this is now, Drew McIntyre, who, as we mentioned, looking to begin his road back to the top of the Blue Brand, has got to get through the big man of the Viking Raiders, Ivar, here tonight. Got to watch out for that X Factor in Valhalla at ringside as well. Drew McIntyre, certainly a man who is willing to start at the drawing board, start at the back of the line, and fight his way all the way back to the top if need be. McIntyre can get through Ivar tonight. He is certainly going to have some great momentum on his side heading towards the Royal Rumble matchup this Sunday. McIntyre, of course, came up short in the Rumble in 2023. Oh, wait a minute, hold that thought. Glasgow Kiss going for the victory. Not just yet. Ivar got his bell rung that time, and the Scottish Warrior with Portland, Oregon behind him, all kinds of fired up as he sails through the sky, crash landing on Ivar on the outside. McIntyre revving up the engines on the road to the Royal Rumble. As we were mentioning, McIntyre came up short in the 2023 Royal Rumble matchup, bounced back just a few weeks later, won the Elimination Chamber, and saw it on his road to winning the World Championship at WrestleMania and defending it all the way through November at Survivor Series. McIntyre back to the drawing board last week, took down Omos in a big-time challenge. Now he's got another massive opponent in his way, and that being Ivar, and unfortunately an X-Factor at ringside as well. As Valhalla looking to take the eye off the ball of the Scottish Warrior that works momentarily. This could be a huge upset tonight. If Ivar can keep down the Scottish Warrior and Drew McIntyre, Viking Raiders, a team that could be eyeing up future tag team championship opportunity on the SmackDown side of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic beginning in February, but McIntyre has got other plans. Monstrous powerbomb, into the corner he goes, and I think we know what comes next. Claymore! And a cover by Drew. I think Ivar's lights are on, but nobody's home. McIntyre, on his road to the Royal Rumble, picks up another monumentous victory. Drew coming back to SmackDown 110%. Who will stop the Scottish Warrior in the 30-man fray?
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
I'll tell you what, we may be looking at one of the favorites in this Sunday's Royal Rumble matchup. 15 superstars from Raw, 15 superstars from SmackDown, one ring, one winner, one golden opportunity in the main event of WrestleMania hanging in the balance. And McIntyre sees a road back to the promised land. Will he be able to seize the opportunity and get back to his destiny of main eventing for the World Heavyweight title? The next time we come your way for a live premiere event, we kick off 2024 as the road to WrestleMania begins. Sunday night, January the 7th, we come to you from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada for the 2024 Royal Rumble. What will happen at one of the most anticipated events of the year? A night where 15 Raw and 15 SmackDown superstars battle it out for a chance to main event WrestleMania. Join us live Sunday night, January the 7th, 2024 for the Royal Rumble. It is the first live premiere event of 2024, and it is coming your way this Sunday night, live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, the 2024 Royal Rumble. And this coming Sunday is a meeting 20 years in the making between the Rated R superstar Edge and the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar, both looking to earn themselves future World Championship opportunities, but who will be the last man standing in Las Vegas? It is the return of the best in the world, CM Punk, and he has met with the challenge of the A-list superstar The Miz, who has got a long grudge held with the best in the world. Will Punk be successful, or will Miz spoil the return of CM Punk? The World Tag Team titles are on the line. The Judgment Day, hot off the heels of retaining the gold against the Brawling Brutes in a ladder match several weeks ago, now look towards the New Day, who look to solidify their spot as the greatest tag team of all time. Liv Morgan returned to Raw with a vengeance, and her eyes on the prize, that being the WWE Women's Championship. But can she take down the dominating, intimidating, nightmare Rhea Ripley for the gold, live in Sin City? These two women coming eye to eye, head to head earlier tonight on SmackDown. But this Sunday, it is all the marbles on the line. The Women's World Championship will be held between Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler as these two women wage war. The Friday Night SmackDown main event sees the ring general Gunther look for competition in the future of Flight. Ricochet's biggest match of his career as he looks to leave Las Vegas as the new World Heavyweight Champion. Monday Night Raw's main event featuring a triple threat all-star collision between the almighty Bobby Lashley, the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa and the visionary Seth freaking Rollins, who will leave as the WWE Champion. And all roads lead to WrestleMania. And who will be the last man standing of 30? 15 superstars from Raw, 15 superstars from SmackDown in the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup. It only happens once a year, and this Sunday night, 30 men will come to blows. Who will be the last man standing, earning themselves a championship match in the main event on the grandest stage of them all?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
All that action coming your way this Sunday in Las Vegas, but tonight it is main event time, live from the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon, on the SmackDown edition, New Year's Revolution. United States Championship is stuck between the champion and challenger in what should be an epic battle between the Emperor of Lucha Libre, Santos Escobar, and the phenomenal AJ Styles. These two men met upwards of a month ago. Escobar challenging AJ in a non-title matchup. Santos was moments away from taking down Styles on that night. Unfortunately, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows had their nose stuck in that matchup, and Styles was able to get through the Emperor of Lucha Libre. Fast forward several weeks later, Escobar and Mysterio picking up a tag team victory over the OC. And then on the Christmas edition of the Blue Brand 2 weeks ago, Santos Escobar defeating Rey Mysterio to earn this championship matchup here tonight. And I'll tell you what, the caveat, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows not welcomed at ringside tonight. Knowing the events of a month ago, AJ Styles is going to have to go it alone for the first time in his United States Championship reign. Will he be able to turn away the challenge of Santos, or is Escobar ready to take the next step in his Friday Night SmackDown career, leaving Portland with the red, white, blue, and gold? All questions that we will have answers to in due time. And even though Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows have been in the back pocket of Styles, you can never discount the effort of the Phenomenal One. Not a warm reception, but something we have become accustomed to when AJ Styles walks down the aisle. AJ Styles turned over a new leaf several months ago with one intention in mind, and that was winning championship gold. And as you can see, things obviously working out for Styles, leaving 2023 with championship aspirations. And now into 2024, the United States Championship around the waist of the Phenomenal One. But will he be able to get through the challenge of Santos Escobar? We know both of these men will be 2 of 15 SmackDown superstars that will compete this Sunday in the Royal Rumble matchup. But who will look towards the Rumble with the United States Championship around their waist? AJ Styles retaining that championship last month at Armageddon against Rey Mysterio. Turned away the challenge of Cody Rhodes to win that gold 2 times in November. But now, next challenger up, the leader of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, who's looking to break out in 2024 on SmackDown, will tonight be a crowning achievement in the career of the Emperor of Lucha Libre.
Introducing the challenger from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar. And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the WWE United States Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Already one successful championship defense at the top of the hour tonight, with Ilja Dragunov retaining his Cruiserweight title over the Irish Ace JD McDonagh. Will lightning strike twice for the phenomenal AJ Styles, or is tonight the night for Santos Escobar? That is the gold that is at stake. The prestigious United States Championship that AJ Styles has held since November at Survivor Series. But Escobar looking to enter 2024 with some fireworks. The bell has sounded and we are underway. United States Championship is on the line in your SmackDown New Year's Revolution main event. And AJ hot out of the gate with strikes, taking Escobar off his feet. As we mentioned, as Escobar was making his way down the aisle moments ago, pushed AJ Styles to his limit last month, just days before Styles went one-on-one with Rey Mysterio at Armageddon. And if it weren't for Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, there's very well a chance that Escobar would have defeated the United States champion on that night in non-title action. Nonetheless, Escobar and Mysterio uniting to take out a common enemy in Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Escobar defeating his friend and his old rival in Rey Mysterio 2 weeks ago to earn this championship opportunity. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows barred from ringside in this main event, and now all the stars may have been aligned for the Emperor of Lucha Libre to leave with the gold. Now look at this tope suicide on the outside. Santos Escobar, former three-time Cruiserweight champion, now looking to make the most of this opportunity and really take the next step in his Friday Night SmackDown career. Santos Escobar not coming out here with his running buddies tonight. No Cruz del Toro, no Joaquin Wilde, and hell, no Rey Mysterio either. Escobar wants to do this alone, and you got to give credit where credit's due to the Emperor of Lucha Libre. Right now is just looking to wear down AJ Styles at ringside. Obviously cannot get the victory, cannot win the championship out there, but could certainly do a number on one of the all-time greats. Oh, there's a way to stop Escobar's momentum. Right into the barricade, and AJ Styles, look at that, just creating some distance back inside the squared circle. AJ's got to come into this thing tonight, I'm sure, with a lot different of a game plan than he had the last time these two men met face-to-face in the middle of that squared circle. No Anderson and Gallows to watch his back tonight. No OC running buddies. Styles back to basics, doing it alone for the championship. Gotta wonder if AJ Styles become a little too reliant on Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. They have certainly paid him dividends. Will the change in pace tonight? So the Styles having to go it alone against Escobar not only favors Santos not having to worry about the X factors, but really throw off the recent game plans of AJ Styles. All remains to be seen. Styles going for a couple of quick pinfalls thus far. Unfortunately, none of them going in his favor. And again, these two superstars making their way to the 30-man Royal Rumble matchup on Sunday. Obviously a huge opportunity hanging in the balance for who will enter the Rumble as the United States champion. All remains to be seen. It is going to be a stacked talent field on Sunday night. Some of the other SmackDown superstars already signed for the Rumble. Rey Mysterio, we've mentioned him several times tonight. The Apex Predator, Randy Orton. The Badass, Braun Breaker. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. Just some of the names representing SmackDown this Sunday in Sin City. Styles just wearing down Escobar right now. Not getting overzealous, not really speeding up the offense, but there's Escobar off the reversal. Could be looking to do so himself, and a Poison Rana taking down the Phenomenal One. And that is certainly a way to change the tides of momentum in this match. Now Escobar, once again with the tope suicida, knocking Styles down at ringside. Three-time Cruiserweight champion is Santos Escobar, looking to add a new accolade here tonight in Portland. Championship opportunities do not come around every day, and since losing his Cruiserweight title back at Survivor Series in November, Escobar has scratched and clawed for this match with AJ Styles tonight. New Year's Revolution has been hot and heavy since the opening bell earlier this evening. Styles and Escobar looking to bring us to a conclusion. And AJ wants no parts of whatever Escobar had in mind at ringside. Back inside the confines of the ring we go. Gotta wonder if Styles bit off more than he can chew, taking issue with Santos Escobar over the last month here on SmackDown. It all comes to a head tonight as now Styles perching Escobar on the top of a Frankensteiner, sending the former three-time Cruiserweight champ for a ride. Styles off the top, hits the frog splash, dead center of the ring, and that may be all she wrote. Into the cover to retain the gold, not just yet. Portland, Oregon coming unglued, appreciating the efforts between champion and challenger. But AJ Styles A little bit frustrated, not able to keep Escobar down off the Frankenstein or Frog Splash combination. Now it's Santos with AJ on the top. Oh, wait a minute, this is familiar position. I think Escobar may be looking to knock the wind out of his opponent, and that time he does. Hanging him up on the top to win the title. AJ still in this fight. Remember Escobar a few weeks ago with that elevated Phantom Driver from the middle buckle to Rey Mysterio, somebody who has a great respect for, that was developed throughout a tremendous rivalry in 2023, somebody he considers a friend entering the new year. That doesn't show you what Escobar's willing to do just to get an opportunity at the title. Imagine what Escobar is willing to do to leave tonight with the championship itself. Now the Boston Crab, I believe he's got it full-fledged in. AJ Styles trying to crawl away to the ropes, but he is certainly a distance. AJ trying to roll over, get himself out of harm's way. Oh, wait a minute, Escobar finding himself in a precarious situation. Pinfall there, Escobar gets the shoulder up. AJ Styles, so many ways to beat you inside of that ring. Took down Cody Rhodes at Survivor Series with a good old-fashioned Styles clash. The same to Rey Mysterio at Armageddon. Could be the spiral tap, could be the phenomenal forearm, could be the calf crusher. AJ Styles has got a whole lot of moves in that tool set that Santos Escobar's got to watch out for tonight. AJ Styles rolling to the outside once more. Obviously the offense starting to stack up. The champion not feeling 100%. And Santos Escobar now eyeing up the champion at ringside. Oh, it may have fell right into the trap of the phenomenal one as he gets sent right into the barricade. AJ Styles maybe looking to flip into a different game plan tonight. Take the fight to ringside if what originally was not working. Of course, AJ Styles champion's advantage in this matchup. This thing can go to a count out either way of the ring, and Styles will leave Portland with the gold. Not something that Santos Escobar is hoping for tonight. He needs a decisive victory to leave the Moda Center as the new United States champion. Back inside the ring, however, he gets met with a knee right to the solar plexus of the Emperor of Lucha Libre. And now AJ, Santos fireman's carry position and the neck breaker, maybe bringing us to a conclusion. Cover by Styles to retain the gold. Escobar's heart still pumping. And the main event rolls on one moment longer. Springboard, moonsault delivered. Now it's Escobar on to the outside. Little roll reversal that time. And now AJ Styles is the one pushing the presser. AJ once more, down goes Escobar at ringside, and this match has been completely turned on the head of the challenger. United States Champion AJ Styles in the driver's seat and maybe nearing a successful championship defense. To the outside, back to the inside, Styles scales the ropes, but Escobar not going to allow Styles to hit whatever he had in mind. High-profile match for the United States Championship, 48 hours away from the kickoff to the road to WrestleMania. I'm sure that is in the back of the mind of both champion and challenger as we near the most important time of year. Obviously, endurance, fatigue starting to play a factor as we enter championship rounds in this main event at New Year's Revolution. AJ knocked down to the outside once more. Santos Escobar on his tail. It may be smart for Escobar, as we saw right there, to use his surroundings to his advantage. And Santos also, again, needs to keep in mind that he needs the decisive victory, either the 1-2-3 or the tap out. Back to the ring we go. So we've seen a little bit of back and forth between the inside and the outside of the squared circle the last few minutes. Who's going to take control? There's a nice suplex, simple yet effective maneuver by the challenger. Santos Escobar, as we mentioned, coming out here alone tonight. AJ Styles forced to do the same. One way or another, somebody's leaving here clean as a whistle, hopefully with the United States title. Escobar once more, hanging up AJ in the top rope and going for the cover. No wasted motion for the challenger. But the phenomenal one still alive. Escobar 1 second away from winning the United States title. Tried to go low, could have been looking for the Phantom Driver. Styles, however, with different plans. Gut wrench. And just like that, back and forth we begin to go in this United States title main event. Kick to the knee. Styles with a DDT over the top. Elevated. Escobar may be dazed. Now what has AJ got in mind? Springboard, phenomenal forearm. And the Emperor of Lucha Libre may be seeing stars. Not just yet. Santos Escobar is still into this fight. Championship opportunities do not come around every day, but AJ Styles looking to spoil this one for Escobar as he hoists him in the air for a Styles clash. Escobar still into it. Santos Escobar fighting the match of his life right now. The phenomenal forearm does not see a conclusion. The Styles clash, not enough. The former 3-time Cruiserweight Champion is looking to rise the ranks here on Friday Night SmackDown and become one of the faces of the blue brand, live and in living color tonight. Santos surviving some of the best offense AJ Styles has got in his tool set. And AJ may be wondering what he's going to have to do to keep down the #1 contender. Fatigue starting to set in. Escobar using the ropes just to get to his feet, but still life left in the challenger tonight, who is looking to push the pace and defy the odds. There's a reversal that time. Escobar fired up. AJ on the apron once more. Santos with a snapmare. And a hard fall to ringside. And Santos Escobar may have just been looking, well, I was going to say may have just been looking to create some distance to catch a breather. And may have been overzealous to take the fight to the outside once more. Man, so far, you got to give credit to Santos Escobar fighting through the phenomenal forearm, the Styles clash. But how much does Escobar realistically have left in the tank? Trying to show what he's got right there. Laying out AJ at ringside, but he's got to get him back inside the ropes. AJ brought to his feet, however, in a daze. Escobar inside the ring. United States champion AJ Styles looking to find a way to put an exclamation point on this match. Back inside the ring we go. Escobar hoist AJ in the air. Neckbreaker counter by Styles. Man, who is going to keep the momentum? Keep it there. AJ back to the top. Escobar says otherwise, and neither man get what they hoped for that time. Escobar from behind. Styles with another counter. And who is going to get the advantage? The business is picking up in this United States title main event. Big time snap German suplex. And the eggs may be scrambled for Escobar off that. To the top goes Styles. Dropping an elbow right on the spine of the challenger. He's not done. Back to the top he goes. Another one delivered full flush. We'll be in Las Vegas on Sunday, but AJ Styles is going all in tonight. And Santos Escobar, how much does he possibly have left in the tank? AJ Styles trying to find a way to keep down the Emperor of Lucha Libre. Another Styles clash. Wait a minute. Sunset flip by Escobar to steal the title. Kick out. AJ stacked up pinfall. And he got him. AJ Styles sneaks away. Still the United States champion. One hell of an effort by the leader of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, who scratched and clawed for this opportunity and fought till AJ Styles just found a way to prove he was the better man on this championship occasion.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Santos Escobar lives to fight another day, and there will be another day for that highly talented individual. But tonight here in Portland, AJ Styles is leaving SmackDown New Year's Revolution still the United States Champion. All roads lead to this Sunday night. We will see you live in Sin City, 5 p.m. Eastern Time for the Royal Rumble.
Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'm a ride.